trust her. She has the best advice on what we need for our home. And what we need, to me, it's just solution driven. So we've been having a lot of storms here in HSN, PA, in this area. We've taken cover, you know, in the building. I didn't know they had like tornadoes here in this area. So I'm learning all about the East Coast. You know, I guess there are tornadoes everywhere. What I love about this next 6-pack, you're gonna get, they look like standard light bulbs, and they really are standard to the degree they can go in any lamp. But if the power ever goes out, which from thunderstorms or, you know, tornado activity, just those wild storms, even in the winter, you know, snowstorms can knock the power out. It doesn't matter, the light will always stay on. So you're gonna get a 6-pack for $39.99. The retail value on this is, I think I wrote down that it was $83.97. So I don't see it yet on the graphic, but just know it's over $80. So this is over 50% off to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these become little lanterns.
They do.
I love this. I have the older version.
Okay.
So this is the newest version. So
explain
with the newest technology.
Brand new. And I want to show you a couple things about this. So this is what put Living Glow on the map, this product. We've sold over 4.5 million light bulbs. And it's a standard everyday bulb. It fits a standard socket. You can put it in your lamps, your table lamps, floor lamps, desk lamps. You can even put this one in the multi-socket fixtures, like in your bathroom sconces, if you have 2 or 3. So the old ones you couldn't. And then, so use it every day. But it has a built-in battery inside of it. So when you lose power, these will automatically come on. So let me show you what we're talking about. And also with this bulb, we'll dim the lights just a little bit. With one bulb, you can switch from daylight, which is that bright white, whatever you like, to soft with one bulb.
That's so cool.
Instead of buying 2 sets, which in the past you had to buy 2 sets. So that's daylight, bright white. Maybe you want this for your bathrooms and your kitchens during the day, and at night you want a little bit softer look, maybe in the bedroom. Can we dim the lights just a little bit so we can see the light?
Sure.
I want you to see the different
we'll get ready
tones.
to dim the light, but here's daylight and soft light until we can dim the lights in here, so that you can see the difference here. You guys, $13 and change to get this home, and remember, everything is on free shipping. This is your final hour to get everything you see on hsn.com, everything you see in this show. Everything is on free shipping. So I want you to get home 6 light bulbs that you can put in any lamp, and when the power goes out, you're still gonna have light.
Yeah, these automatically come on. So, okay, this is daylight, and that's soft. With one bulb, daylight, soft. Day, soft. I love that. It's so easy.
So the soft is a little more warm.
Yes, it's a little warmer.
Like a warmer glow. Like
exactly.
A little more cozy.
Like an amber glow.
Yes.
And people, let me tell you, are really picky about what color they like.
Yes.
They really are. So you get both with it. Okay, so watch this. This is a regular bulb. This is hot. You can feel the heat coming out of it. This is the Living Glow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the power. I've got a little breaker box here. So watch this. Lightning strikes. 1, 2, 3. Power goes out here. Let me separate them so you can see. The Living Glow bulb, there's no power, will automatically come on. Let me do it again because it's so quick. 1, 2, 3. Power goes out, your Living Glow comes on. You have 6 hours of light with each bulb. And then let's say if it dies, you just put it back in your lamp and it recharges and you use it over and over again. And remember, use this every day as a regular bulb. You have to have bulbs anyway. It's LED, energy efficient. If you have it on in a lamp for 3 hours a day, it's gonna last 45 years per bulb.
That was the selling point for me.
Yes, they're LED and then energy efficient. There's the battery inside of there. So when you lose power, that battery automatically kicks in. You don't have to do anything, and it'll last up to 6 hours. Perfect for storms, hurricane season, tornado season. The tornadoes up here.
Oh, absolutely.
Just out of the blue.
I know it was when the tornadoes here, we've had a couple of weeks of tornado warnings where we actually need to take cover. I have my bulbs in my lamps in storage because I'm in temporary housing.
Oh, no.
And I told Richard, I'm going to have to buy some more of these bulbs because At my house, I have them in all of my lamps, and I also had a chandelier, you know, the bulb type chandeliers where you have the bulbs and the little thing that goes over it. So it was, anytime we lost power in Florida during hurricane season, we always had the light because they were in all of our lamps and in our chandelier. And I can't say enough to be able to just always have light. And then also it has this little hanging thing so that
I'll show you that.
It could be like a flashlight or a lantern.
Yes. So,
I think, and, you know, because during an emergency, you can't remember where flashlight, you know, where are they?
Right. And do I have batteries? Okay, so watch this. I'm going to cut the power again. Okay, the power's out here. This one is the Living Glow, so there's no power to this. So let's say you're sleeping, you can actually take it out of here, and then you're getting 6 power caps, 1 for each bulb. Screw your power cap on, and you think about how dark it is. There's no light in the neighborhood. You need to go down to the basement because it's tornado season, or maybe you want to go check the breaker box. This is a 60-watt equivalent. This is going to light up an entire room. So one lamp,
they're bright.
It'll light it up. It's bright. And so you can, this turns into a portable flashlight for 6 hours. And then again, if it dies, you just put it back in your lamp when you have power, and it recharges over and over again. Each bulb is going to last around 45 years.
That's huge.
If you use it 3 hours a day. Use these bulbs. Don't put them in your emergency kit. So if I tell my mom, because she lives in Kansas,
right,
tornado.
I agree.
Yep, I tell her, you make sure you use this when you walk down the stairs to get to the basement so you don't trip and fall. And we hooked her up. I gave her all the bulbs. We put a lamp in her basement with one of the bulbs in.
It's so smart.
Just to make, because if she is down there, then she has light. One bulb will light an entire room. So think about the areas, your bathroom, you have to go to the bathroom when the power is out. So put these in your bathroom sconces. Right there, you're right there. You're seeing the
Sconces is what
multi-socket.
yes, and those type of chandeliers right there. We had one of those.
Yep,
but
that's
sconces,
a new feature.
I mean, you really can put them in every room. You want to get a couple of sets because we're giving you a 6-pack, and it should be over $80. That's our regular price, and right now for our birthday price, we have it over 50% off. So HSN's deal is $45, but retail-wise, this is over $80. I also want to show out. Look at how I'm grabbing this light. It's not going to burn me. So that's very important. It's safe for pets and for kids. And, you know, the fact that this doesn't get hot, I think is so important for you to know. The light is really, really bright, and you're always going to have light. But if you even need to grab this real quick in a crunch, it's not going to burn you. I think that's a really good feature.
Yes, and this right here, look, I'm holding it. Cool to the touch, or it's warm, sort of, barely.
Barely.
There's white.
Lukewarm.
That's daylight. That's daylight. So bathrooms and kitchens. When I put my makeup on, I like to have this kind of light. At night, I wanted it a little bit softer. That's one bulb, so now you don't have to buy 2 sets. That's an upgraded feature. Also, they're LEDs. They're energy efficient. Each one is about $1 a year. So.
And show the little things that you get.
Yeah, okay,
so,
those are bulb stands.
You see these little stands that you get?
You can put your bulb in there, but okay, I want to talk about the magic plugs here.
And then you get the magic plugs. And you guys remember, you get several sets because it's all free shipping. I understand sometimes we have like 6-pack sets, and you got to pay $350 for that 6-pack, and another $350 for that 6-pack, and another $350 for that. This is your time to get as many lights for your whole house. Free shipping ends tonight. So I wanted to be honest about that because free shipping, we can't do that all the time, and it's free shipping on everything.
And you know, we have these bulbs on a lot.
Yes, we do.
But not at free shipping.
Well, that's
and
why we've
is
sold. Did you see how many
season.
we've almost sold?
No.
Nearly 2,000 we have sold.
Tonight?
And so
Oh my gosh.
today,
Okay,
yeah.
that's
It's
crazy.
been very popular today.
Yes, and so this is hurricane season. In fact, my friends and family, they start, you know, when we know those hurricanes are heading, they say, what were those bulbs? And they are sold out everywhere.
They are.
And they're around $20 per bulb if you go to a big box store.
Oh, wow.
And the big box store doesn't have all the features we do. But let me show you the magic plug, because people call, I'm going to grab this one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
3 of them. Now I turn my
I'm
lamp
getting more
off.
tonight. Are we good on quantity? Okay, we still have a good amount, so,
Okay.
but we won't always have this good free shipping.
Exactly. Take advantage of the free shipping and give them as gifts. Like people, they want these. This is Living Glow's #1 product.
Well, it's cheaper
really
than
is.
a flashlight. And a lantern. I
Yeah,
mean,
you're right.
You're getting 6 lanterns, 6
Yes.
flashlights.
And you don't have to buy batteries. Batteries are so
And
expensive.
warm or
okay, are you
daylights.
watching this? We call this the magic plug.
Explain that again. Okay.
Okay, I unplugged my lamp. But, okay, then you get these plugs right here.
Right.
You plug it in. Now watch this. Okay, it turns this on. I just want you to see this. Okay, I'm walking around with the lamp. You have 6 hours of light. It's because it has a rechargeable battery. So, and people say, I want to buy these. They do. They try and call to buy these, but the magic is in the bulb, not these. This just closes the circuit. But the great thing,
so by plugging that in, you can carry the lamp around everywhere.
Yes, you could, and maybe it's an emergency situation, or maybe you just want to go on the back deck and have dinner and you don't want to go get the extension cord, or you don't have an outlet outside. Now you have a lamp for 6 hours. When your bulb dies, okay, let's say you're at 6 hours and it dies, you just plug it back into the wall and it recharges and you use your bulbs over and over and over again.
I'm glad you showed that.
Have a life of 50,000 hours each bulb. So if it's on for 3 hours a day, it's going to last 45 years. It's really crazy.
It's like a no-brainer because you've got to buy light bulbs anyway. You've got to buy light bulbs for your lamps, for your sconces in your bathroom, for a chandelier. You have to buy flashlights. You should have one in the house. And this basically is covering you. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you touch it, it's not hot. Do you see that? You can have it like a little lantern, so you can carry it around if you go into the basement, or when the power goes out, you've always got to go to the, what do you call it, the breaker system, or
the breaker
box.
Yeah.
And you need this to take with you. So I like that they're not heavy. And you guys, this is just fantastic. It's practical. Everybody loses power. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Is it going to be the tornado that knocks out your power? Is it going to be high winds? You know, is it going to be, you know, snow falling on the lines? Is it going to be some squirrel who just decided to tap dance on some lines or chomp down? People lose power, but you will always have light.
And you use them just like a regular bulb. So when you get them home, you don't put these away in your emergency kit. Put them in your lamps, table lamp, desk lamp, your fixtures in your bathroom. If you have those multi-sconces, the multi-fixture, they work in that. You see she's carrying the lamp out if you need it. And whenever, you just use these bulbs like a regular bulb. If you want to turn it on and off, you just turn it on and off. The other thing to point out, if it's in the middle of the night at 3 a.m., and you're sleeping, these don't automatically come on. You would just go over and turn it on if you want to get up and use your light.
And do it again. He wants you to do it one more time.
And let me show. Okay, so this is Living Glow. This is a regular LED. 1, 2, 3. Power goes out. This is Living Glow. There's no power to this lamp right here. There is no power.
I know.
And it'll stay on for 6 hours with each bulb. You can also, this is in the emergency mode. You can turn it off if you want to preserve or conserve the bulb. Turn it back on. So it's just a regular bulb. So you can keep it in your lamp if you want to, or you can unscrew it and then turn it into that and put your power cap on and walk around with it and use it as a flashlight. Walk to the breaker box, check on the kids, check the neighborhood.
Yes.
Yep. And then this, if you want to too, you can turn that on and off. They thought of everything. Huge customer pick. We've sold 4.5 million of these bulbs. These bulbs put Living Glow on the map. They really did.
And you guys, we're very busy on the phone. 700 people are calling right now. So let me tell you the quickest way to order. Use the QR code, and that is that square box with the black and white stuff. Point your phone at it, and it gets you to the front of the line, or your tablet. If you point it at the QR code and then you click it, it takes you to the front of the line. Then put it in your cart and check out, because free shipping ends tonight. You can get the 6-pack, enough to go in your living room, another 6-pack to go in the den, another 6-pack if you have a basement, because free shipping, free shipping, free shipping. It ends at midnight, and I think that's why we're so busy, because you know, that all adds up. And so get it right now. More than 2,000. I already have it, and I'm going to get some more, because when they packed up my lamps and everything, you don't think of that. Like, I forgot to take my bulbs out.
Oh, bummer.
So Julie is staying with us, you guys. We have some good stuff for you guys. Customer pick after customer pick. Okay, now everybody knows